stupid idiot Bob Hope. He was a straight man. All right, so yes.
Can you talk about what it was like to work with Julius Carey?
Can I talk about what it was like to work with Julius Carey from Briscoe?
Yes, which you just did.
He was the first man in his family to go to college. He had a lot to be proud of. He was from the Chicago area. Went to a Catholic school, and his handwriting was so beautiful you could see the imaginary line beneath it. Julius Carey. You could see every letter perfect because the nuns were whacking him on the head, you know. And so we would have signings with school kids would come to the set. We'd sign for Little Billy. And he's it was a fucking, like, from a printing machine. I looked over, I'm like, you can see every letter. He goes, yeah, you're supposed to, aren't you? And me, I'm like, he rode a horse better. He was smooth as silk on a horse. He could do all kinds of gun stuff. He could do comedy and drama, and so that's why he's gone. That's why the universe takes people like that. You know, the universe is a dick sometimes, there's no doubt about it. Why should he be gone? Great talented guy, lived a pretty good professional life and was just a good guy. So, you know, he was a good fellow, good dude. Memorable interaction with Arlie Ermy, who played my dad. He was just a cool, tough guy. He was pretty normal though. He sort of amps it up when he's on TV. He wasn't really full, but you know, he's a real guy, a real soldier. Now Timothy Leary, you want to talk about that one? He was also in Briscoe. Tried doing a scene with Timothy Leary. Tune in, turn on, drop out. He didn't know when the camera was on or off. He didn't. He would start saying his lines, and we're like, "Oh, Tim, wait, not yet. We'll let you know." Yes. Lee Majors played my dad in the stupid Ash vs. Evil Dead. Lee didn't think it was stupid. That's great. Lee was on a very short list of people that needed to play Ash's father. And the whole bionic thing was the best payoff ever because he's the only guy that I could have a conversation with about a bionic appendage, you know? And he could speak about it, but then I love the fact he goes, yeah, it looks like some piece of crap made in China. I love the fact that he was very dismissive of it. And Lee, you know, this is not really his bag. Lee does like movies for Lifetime now. You know, he doesn't do Ash vs. Evil Dead type stuff, but I think he liked the humor in it. And I'm glad to have gotten him. Lee is iconic. He is an iconic television actor. Yes? Time I wanted to quit? Yeah, when I got divorced. When my wife told me to hit the road, my first wife, the mother of my children, said, beat it. You suck, you're never home, see ya. So I said, look, why don't I just get out? And she was like, it's too late. You've already soured me. It's an actor's life. I was never there. Because you don't say no to jobs early on. You say no to them now. Unless Worcester is calling. And then you always, you have to go to Worcester. It's the heart of New England. I'm gonna get a card on the way home. Send it to my mother. My dead mother, yeah. Yes, sir, right there. Yes.
So, would there be any actors that you would have wanted to work with or want to work with?
Any actor I would have wanted to or want to. Those are dangerous to play, because then you can play that all day. A lot of great actors. A lot of the old-timey actors I think would have been fun. But a guy like Kirk Douglas, you say to yourself, yeah, let's work with Kirk Douglas. He was in The Vikings, one of my favorite movies that inspired Army of Darkness. Got guys attacking castles and stuff like that. But then you find out that Kirk Douglas, if he was in the movie, he'd go through the script and he would take every good line and make that his lines. Because he'd go, I'm Kirk Douglas, and I get all the good lines of dialogue in the whole movie. What do you say, no to Kirk Douglas? So the other characters, the actors will read the script and go, God damn, what a great part. Yes, I'm gonna play this part. And then they show up and see the new draft, and their line is, yes, your chariot's ready, sir. He's like, what the fuck happened to my speech? Kirk Douglas, yes, it's me, I'm here, I've arrived with my speech that you used to have. Yeah, no thanks. So the reality might not be as good as on paper. Yes?
What advice would you give to aspiring filmmakers?
Advice to aspiring filmmakers, don't imitate Sam Raimi or Quentin Tarantino or anybody. Why? Match the style of your filmmaking with the material. Don't be a masturbatory filmmaker. We already have enough of those. Making Transformer movies. The little people can make fun of the big people. That's how it works. So don't. Look at 2 movies back to back without the sound. A Simple Plan and Evil Dead 2. Both directed by the same guy. You'd never know it visually. Evil Dead 2, the camera's up my nose and it's spinning around the room. Because that's the kind of crazy story it is visually. A Simple Plan is these guys have a simple life and then shit goes weird. First half of the movie, here's the camera. There's 2 actors sitting at a table talking. That's a director. The material tells you how to direct it. So there you go, there's your $50 advice. Yeah, back there in the corner, yes.
Who's the best character on Hercules? And I want
Hercules, sure. Those are the best jobs though. You show up, you literally crack jokes and you're out of there, and then Herc has to fight all the bad guys. It's a great gig.
For great, I want to ask you, what's Kevin Sorbo like?
Kevin Sorbo, he's fine. I had to get it, look, I came down there as a director first in 1994 to direct an episode of the very first season. I had just come from The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr., single male lead, action show, effects, stunts. I knew that world, and I said to my buddy Rob Tackert, who produced those shows, I said, Rob, come on, give me a slot. Let me direct that. Let me get in there. I know how to do that shit. So Kevin Sorbo and I were very similar in age, so I was like, okay, I just got to figure out this guy's deal. Actors you got to figure out. Are they an asshole? Are they crazy? Are they a crazy asshole? I mean, what are they? What are you dealing with? Are they convinced of their own greatness? Are they normal people? Sorbo golfed. So I'm sitting on the set and I'm watching him, just before anything. I just wanted to watch an actor act. Does he argue with the director? Does he know his lines? Let's see. He spots me, he comes over, he goes, hey Campbell, do you golf? I go, yeah, boy, I golf. Boy, do I golf. You should see me golf. He goes, come on, this Saturday, then we're golfing. I went, okay, yeah, let's go golfing. I hadn't golfed in 10 years.